That you put off, concerning your former conduct, the old man which grows corrupt according to the deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that you put on the new man which was created according to God in true righteousness and holiness. At the moment we believed in Jesus, we put off the old man, corrupted by being drawn to deceitful schemes that stimulate lusts. When we resolved that the spirit of our mind would continually move toward change, God has put on the new man in the spirit of our mind. From that point on, He has initiated practical change in our lives. The new man that God has put on is not simply a renovated version of the old man with its deficiencies corrected. It is an entirely new creation. By putting off the old man and putting on the new man, our lives have started a journey for a new change. Change is the core of faith life. The change in us who are saved does not remain merely a change of legal status or mentality. This change becomes specifically evident throughout our entire lives, leading to a change in outward behavior. Especially since salvation liberates people from the bondage of sin, the saved person becomes cautious against sin, and as sin loses its power, love is manifested in their lives. The new man is one created according to God. In other words, in the image of God. Humans originally possessed the image of God, but it was lost in the first Adam. However, it was restored through the last Adam, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is the image of God. Those who accept the light from His face into their hearts begin to manifest the image of God, the inner nature of Christ within themselves. In this way, the new self created according to the image of God is one who resembles the inner nature of Christ, which is to say, someone who resembles God. Resembling God means being created in righteousness and holiness. The character of the new man is defined by righteousness and holiness. Righteousness is the dignity that should be maintained in relationships with others. Humility, compassion, meekness, love, tolerance, and sacrifice. These qualities are difficult to find in the world, but a change toward these natures becomes remarkably evident in the new man. On the other hand, holiness is manifested in our relationship with God. And what is important is whether we truthfully love God. The new man does not treat God as non-existent, but sincerely serves Him. It acknowledges God's sovereignty and offers itself to Him. Therefore, in the process of becoming more like God, righteousness and holiness are essential. Creating the new man is God's work. However, the creation is completed through our faith and obedience. God desires us to live changed lives, but choosing this path of change is up to us. We are those created for good works in Jesus Christ. God is glorified when we resist sin, despite its temptations, and offer ourselves to good works. Let us be righteous and holy like God. Let us reject our selfish desires. Let us discard the defensive and offensive attitudes that arise from fear of defeat. Let us strive to overcome the bondage of sin and become more like God. Let us unite our hearts so that our church can reflect God's nature.